Babe, share with the people what you done bought.
I have a ab stimulator.
He really done went and bought him an ab stimulator.
And for my legs too. This thing goes right here.
So what's the ab stimulator supposed to do?
It's gonna give me a 6-pack. I'm gonna get my 6-pack back.
This man really went and bought him an ab stimulator. Let me see the ab stimulator,
Mom,
babe.
how?
Please let go of me.
You're gonna get mad, Michael.
This
so
is
chill.
what the ab
Just go
stimulator
chill out.
looks like. So he's supposed to stick this on his ab, on his beer belly, as he's actively drinking a beer. He's supposed to stick this on his beer belly, and how long is it supposed to take you to get some abs?
I don't know.
Well, read the pamphlet.
If I'm reading.
Was this an infomercial?
Nope.
It was a Facebook ad, wasn't it?
Nope. It was on Instagram.
An Instagram ad.
Not Instagram. It was on Amazon.
An Amazon ad. So
There was no ad.
see, and I saw you the other day scrolling, just randomly scrolling Amazon like you was on social media. I was like, what is this nigga just randomly scrolling Amazon? He buying goddamn ab pads. Like, I can get with the knee and the stimulating the muscle, but you really think you're gonna get a 6-pack just by sticking this little patch on you?
Yep. And my ab roller.
Okay, so you're going to. So how do you know if it's the pad or the ab roller that's really doing the work? Because it can't be the beers that you drink.
It's gonna be both of them. I'm gonna work out.
Yeah, but you can't outwork a bad diet.
Yes, you can.
Nigga, first of all, I'm gonna insert the picture. This nigga catfished me because he sent me this so sexy dexy picture of himself, and then I was like, ooh. And then when I moved to Arizona, I got a ooh. And he ain't been back to that person. And he's trying to say that he can achieve this person maintaining. No, I'm just saying, what you did to achieve that catfish was not what you've been doing since you've been with me. Otherwise, we would have it back.
Daddy, what are you singing?
Just tell this brother down.
Dre said the universe is universing because I can't find his catfish photo. But I'm going to find it. Y'all just wait. So Bailey cooked us burritos tonight to the chef. Because I don't cook. And he works 16-hour days, so somebody got to cook. Yes, my ain't shit runs deep, and I acknowledge that. My family acknowledges that. Mind your business. I'm just playing, but anyway, so what grade were you in, babe?
It was like the 5th grade.
When Dre was in the 5th grade, he was running top speed to go meet your grandma. Yeah, and who? Tamika Moore stuck her foot out and tripped Dre. And what happened? You got a little skinny on your knees or something?
No, I got a damn. I was maimed. She maimed me. I still got the scar right here on my forehead.
He has a scar on his forehead, and he said you were scrolling through Facebook one day, and he sees her, and he like has a freaking, I don't know if seeing her on his timeline took him back to that moment, but he was like, that's her. And he just like lost his stuff and started telling me, you know, the story of when Tamika stuck her foot out and tripped him. And he said he's like Harry Potter. Every time he sees her, his scar starts tingling. And so he messages Tamika and is like, hey, do you remember back in the 5th grade you stuck your foot out and tripped me? And she responds like, man, I was a jerk back then, so I tripped a bunch of people. If I tripped you, I'm sorry. So to her, it was just in her history. But to this dude, he's 40-something years old, reliving this moment over and over again. So how did you relive it tonight? Oh yeah, no, so back to the burritos. Bailey makes these burritos, well, the ingredients, but I make the burrito and I toast it on both sides. Anyway, so I'm eating my burrito and I got a fork because usually my insides fall out, but they didn't fall out tonight. And I was like, nothing fell out except for this one wee piece of celery. And Dre was like, what would you do if I kicked that out your hand right now? And I was like, he was like, you'd be mad. I was like, I would be, but why would you kick my celery out my hand? He was like, I don't know. I just had an impulse to kick your celery out your hand. And I was like, dude, if you kick my celery out my hand, he was like, you'd be mad. I was like, I would be. He was like, yeah, I'd be mad too. But I was like, why would you kick my celery out my hand? He's like, I don't know. So, you see what's in his hand? This is probably why he's thinking about kicking a piece of celery out my hand. And then after he says that, he was like, that's exactly what Tamika Moore did to me in the 5th grade. She don't know why she stuck her foot out to trip me. She just did it. Exactly. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is.
That's not what they think.
It is. Destiny's Child catered to you. Prime example. Let me cater to you. Baby, this is your day, long day. Let me rub your hair and rub your back and all this other stuff and my long lingerie. Yes, that's the problem. And I was just watching the video I just posted where I said I don't cook. And I told her, I was like, I bet you there's some chick out there who was thinking, man, all I gotta do is cook him a old down south, country, good home cooked meal and I could steal her man. And Dre said, ain't nobody out there thinking like that. But sis, be honest. One of y'all was out there thinking that shit. All I gotta do is cook that nigga a good meal.
No, I don't give a fuck.
And I'ma take her man.
I do not care.
But what they don't tell you in those beautiful songs is it takes way more than a good meal to keep a man. And we know that. But we still think, man, if I just cook him up a good meal. So they got us perfecting. And I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with feeding your man. Feed your man. Shoot, invite my ass over so we can eat too. But what I'm saying is we practice and we brush up on all these superficial skills. And we value all these superficial skills. So men value a woman who can cook. Men value a woman who can clean. Women value a man that can earn money. We value these superficial, stereotypical roles. But when somebody doesn't fall, they don't fit into that archetype, we get mad at them. I used to get so upset because they would be mad at me because I don't cook. I was like, look, every time I get in kitchen, I fail. I hate failing, and cooking is a failure. And then I realized that the reason why I don't like to cook is because it takes time. And I ain't got no time to cook. I'm going to go throw something in a pot, here, slap it on the table, then I'm going to go back to what I need to do. And so that's why I don't like to cook, because when I do take time, I can cook. But anyway, I was just like, I hate cooking. Can somebody else please freaking cook? Like, why do I have to cook because I have a vagina? Like, somebody else can cook. I'm not good at it. I can do all the other things I'm good at. Stop asking me to cook. Then, of course, Dre comes in with, you don't want me? You want me to stop going to work? Who's going to do that? And I'm just like, no. I just don't do it well. So you're asking me to subject myself to failure every day, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, that's a long way to say that's why I don't cook. And I guess, more times than not, Bailey will cook, Dre will cook, we'll eat out, and they suffer through one of my meals. Those are the nights people choose not to eat. Like, it's that bad. It's my life. That's why I need a chef.